Hi there, a quick update on the bank holiday weekend. I've got three great things to share with you. The first really good news is the preliminary calendar has been released for the Caterham Motorsport series, including the Academy. Now, I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with this calendar. I had a real worry that if we did get racing, which of course is always brilliant, I was concerned it might have started very late in the summer, been condensed into a short frame time frame, or perhaps continuing right into the really cold months. But no, this preliminary calendar is truly excellent. The one thing that's missing is the sprint race, but if that's literally all that there is to give, then I think that's a terrific result that the BRSCC, the circuits in Caterham Motorsport have been able to pull together. So these dates I'm going to share with you are preliminary. There are a few series yet to finalise their calendars. The British Touring Cars, British Superbikes, and of course the British Grand Prix, or what might be Grand Prix this year at Silverstone. If that causes some sort of date and clash to venues, then they're going to get the presidents, they're going to get the circuit, and then we have to reshuffle accordingly. But it's looking really hopeful, and I know that it's got quite a long way along the lines to be able to get to the stage of releasing this preliminary calendar. Three of the events on the calendar remain unchanged from the original schedule. This really helps us out because anything that we've got pre-arranged in terms of travel, accommodation, and test days get carried forward. So that's really, really helpful. So let's take a look, and you're going to be as excited as I am with some of the circuits that are included. They are classic Caterham racing circuits, guaranteed to give a fantastic race. Round one is Oldland Park. This is a new circuit to me, but one I'm very much looking forward to race, particularly as colleagues I work with are based up near Manchester. So for them, it's a fairly short drive to get across, and I really look forward to seeing them at the circuit. Round two, Cadwell Park. Believe it or not, I've never been to Cadwell Park, and that's criminal, I know, because it's one of the very best circuits for Caterhams. Tagged as the mini Nürburgring, that's guaranteed to create some exciting racing. So that's on the 1st of August. Next race is almost as planned, the 23rd of August at Thruxton. We were due to be racing initially on the Saturday, we'll now be racing on the Sunday. Thruxton is an incredibly quick circuit. So again, guaranteed for some great result. Rounds 4 and rounds 5, clever use here of some double heading to get the 6 series race in, is at my local circuit, Brands Hatch Indy. So I couldn't be more delighted with that. Over the 2 days, I'm hoping that more friends and family and also people from my sponsors as well be able to get along and really enjoy 2 days of fantastic racing. So that's going ahead on the weekend of the 26th and 27th of September. The final round is on the 17th of October at the fantastic Donington Park National Circuit. And while this will bring to end the Academy series, there is an extra day of racing on the 18th. No championship points, just for the pride of it, but they run both groups, the green and the white group, and you're free to join, usually a huge grid. And of course the drivers are out to prove who actually was quickest during the whole season, the white group or the green group. So watch this space. Donington Park will be a fantastic end to the series. So there's some really exciting news in terms of getting back on the circuit and me being able to bring you what I initially intended with this vlog, in all fairness. On Saturday, I used my car for the first time in about 8 weeks. So I'm going to cut to a video to show you a little bit more about that. Okay, I'm just about to run my car for the first time in about 8 weeks during lockdown. Until this point, it's been, for one, would be breaking the regulation. Plus, when you're out in a 7, you're getting waves and kind of toots and people are pleased to see you. And right at the moment, it's just not the time or the place to do it. But now with the restrictions lifted and with the real need for me to get some miles on the car and for me to get the feel of it before getting back out on track, I feel it is the right time. What I'm going to do is get it started, let it really come up to temperature nicely before putting any load on the engine. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to check around the mirrors, check the tyre pressures and a few other bits and pieces, and then we'll get out on the road for the first time in about 8 weeks. So looking forward to it. If you're not a Caterham owner, it might have sounded odd. I just thought of that. Adjust the wing mirrors before I go out for a drive. They're manually adjusted and they're nipped up with a spanner. So once you're underway, you're committed. So because it's been in the garage, likelihood the mirrors would have been knocked in between. I've removed the screen, all sorts of things. I just needed to get them reset. Those mirrors were recommended to me and I'd happily recommend them to you. They're RaceTech. I got them from Demon Tweeks. I'll pop a link in the description below. Any sanction mirror, the thing is, if you're running with doors on, it makes getting in and out more difficult because the doors won't fully open out onto the bonnet. But if you're running with sanction mounted mirrors, I highly recommend it. Far better than the standard mirror. And even though they're smaller, because they're convex, you get a much wider field of view. You get to see much more around you, and they stay where they're put. Some of these mirrors have a tendency to creep when you're underway. I've had no such problem with these, so highly recommended. For now, I can't put this off anymore. I'm going to take the car out for a run. I'll pop the GoPro on, so I'll share a little bit of footage. There'll be no heroics today, but just nice to see it back out on the road. Okay, so that was brilliant to get back out on the road. One final thing I want to share with you today. I'm going to be racing this evening in the CaterhamRacer.com series. Tonight is at the fantastic Snetterton 200 circuit. Now, I'm in the B grid, so you get to see my last race on the live broadcast. So please tune in for that and then stay online because you're going to get to see some fantastic racing from the A grid. So you get to see the tail end of their practice, their qualifying, and two fantastic races against Snetterton is guaranteed to give you a brilliant race to watch. So please do tune in for that. I'm going to drop the link for CaterhamRacer.com in the description below. Have a look. If you're tuning in today on Bank Holiday Monday, you'll be able to watch it live. If not, if it's after that, no problem at all. You'll be able to go ahead and watch that race back at any time on YouTube. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. And give the video a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. That way you're going to get a notification every time I put some new content out. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Stay safe and I look forward to seeing you soon.